Hello there, what's up? Commando here, welcome to my predictions. Getting a bit ahead of myself for Great Balls of Fire. And honestly, there isn't a whole lot to say on this, so I don't think it's going to be very long. The most interesting things happening in WWE right now has happened in the last, 24 hours. Just a crazy, crazy day of wrestling news. Bloody Dixie Carter's going to appear in WWE 24. I was like, what the fuck? Austin Aries then gets released. What the fuck? And then I wake up to AJ Styles becoming United States Champion at Madison Square Garden. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Just a crazy, crazy day of wrestling. That's all of this stuff is way more interesting than what is going to happen at Great Balls of Fire and what has really happened in the lead up to Great Balls of Fire. Apart from maybe one match, the feud between Joe and Brock. That'd be the only good thing that's been going on. But anyways, the first match is the pre-show match, which is Neville versus Akira Tozawa. And majority of the time people don't even care about the cruiserweights. Then it's announced that it's a kickoff. Oh, they deserve to be on the main show. They deserve to be on the main show. But yet before you don't give a shit. Whatever. Just typical wrestling fans, hypocrites all the time. But yeah, I kind of have enjoyed the build to it. I think it's been alright. It's one of the few ones that's actually had some good build. The whole Titus brand, I liked it when it was more the Titus brand, but this whole Titus Worldwide thing, at first I was like, why just keep it Titus brand? But then he was going nuts on 205 Live this week, going Titus Worldwide, doing all this stuff. I think it's gonna be good, and it seems people are getting behind it. People are actually cheering on 205 Live for it, so I expect a good future with the whole Titus Worldwide. Will Tozawa win? I don't know. I mean, if Austin Aries wasn't allowed to beat Neville 3 pay-per-views in a row, I don't know if Tozawa will win. Well, Tozawa hasn't really done much in the feud. It's more sort of Titus. But I don't know. I'll just go Neville because they seem to love him and they don't really seem to push anyone else in the Cruiserweight division. Anyways, moving on. Brock versus Samoa Joe for the Universal title. The build has been really good. Why can't all the other matches have been as good as this, or even half as good as this? It's been really, really good. I've enjoyed it. Will Joe win? Very unlikely. They still seem set on Brock holding the title till WrestleMania next year or whenever it is to lose to Roman Reigns. Apparently that's what's going to happen. But there was some rumblings that he might lose because they aren't happy with the ratings and viewership continually going down, even though they're like, oh, this LeVar Ball fat, it's going to bring the viewers in. Oh, Brock's a draw and he's going to bring the viewers in. Oh, John Cena's a draw and he's going to bring the viewers in. And no, it hasn't. It's went down each time. All these things happen and the viewership keeps going down. Stop speaking bullshit. The problem is that you're not producing a good show. That's why the viewership's going down. Although I did enjoy this week's Raw and SmackDown. I thought they were actually quite good. But anyways, I expect Brock to win. And I hope it's a good match. I expect some good things from them. And like I said, the bill has been very, very good. I like Joe's been made to look like a legit beast. The best booking he's had since coming to the main roster. Because I didn't really enjoy the stuff before. He's looked really good in this. And hopefully that continues. So Brocky for the win. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. When Braun Strowman returned, I was silently marking out. Well, I was a little loud because it was late at night because I had to work overtime that night, so it was later when I was getting it watched. I had the headphones on. When he returned, I was marking out. It was awesome. But yeah, this is another one that's actually had some pretty good build. Braun and that beating the shit out of each other, throwing each other into ambulances, and the spear off the stage. It's been good. Who will win? I would like to see Braun win. Did Roman win the last one? The last match? I can't remember. I'm not so sure. But I will go with Braun. I'll go with Braun for the win. I think I did hear something that it's going to be Braun versus Brock at SummerSlam. I don't know if that'll happen. Not sure. So yeah, Braun for the win. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks to the Raw Women's title. 2 weeks of build to this. We have Sasha win the gauntlet thing, which I thought Nia Jax looked amazing in. She was in wrestling for over 30 minutes and she seemed fine. She didn't seem like she was struggling or anything. She was fine. I was really impressed with Nia. And people are like, oh well, why'd you have Nia beat all these people and then Sasha wins the last one? Well, in a kayfabe kind of way, it does make sense because Nia's went through all this for like half an hour, and Sasha, you know, is the fresher person and just able to get the upper hand. Boom. It's as simple as that, people. Logic and common sense. I know they're not so common these days. But then this week there was just a tag match. No promos left between the two, so I have no reason to be invested in this match because you haven't got me invested in this match. Who'll win? Alexa should probably win. Sasha shouldn't just win after there's no build to this. So I'll go with Alexa. Now, here comes the next two matches I think are bullshit. Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt. Shit. Just utter shit. It's just the same thing every week. Boring promo from both of them. It's just the same thing. Every time when it comes up and up next, Seth Rollins, I'm like, oh, come on. For fuck's sake. It shouldn't be that way. These two are great. And they're just reduced to shit. Utter shit. And Seth is being booked horribly as a face. He just sucks. He's so good as a heel, and he just sucks now. And Bray, well, they're back to just doing the same shit with him. Boring promo, and he'll likely lose. So I'll go with Seth. I don't care though. And here's another one that shouldn't be happening. This what happened 2 or 3 weeks ago where Big Cass, you know, turned on Enzo. This match should have months of build up to their first thing. A long build up to this, like SummerSlam. But nope. Quantity over quality, 47 pay-per-views a month, so we get Enzo and Cass. I just think it's fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. And the build so far has been fine. Doesn't deserve a match though. Half of these matches shouldn't even be happening. Pay-per-view shouldn't even be happening. Who'll win? I'll go with Cass. I imagine he'll maybe... Somebody said something about Cass destroying him, and then now Enzo keeps talking about how he keeps getting back up, and they'll have like a last man standing match. Actually makes some sense, but this shouldn't be happening. I just don't like it. I just don't like that this match is happening. It really pissed me off when they announced it. I was like, that's dumb. Really, really dumb. And then the whole R-Truth and Gold, why couldn't they hold it off? Like this R-Truth and Goldust thing. I'm surprised they aren't having a match. They've been letting that build and build. Not that it's been amazing, but promo things have been alright. But then as soon as it got to the in-ring side of things, it's kind of when it's went downhill. They haven't really done good there, in my opinion. Anywho's, I'll go with Cass for the win. Next we have Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. I don't really know what to say about the build. It's been very odd. There's been Bears. There's been this LeVar Ball at it. At least Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are now getting used weekly with the Miz. It's this Miz Taraj thing, but I don't really care about this. I'll go with Miz for the win. I don't care. I just don't care. And then finally we have Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the tag titles. I was surprised when they announced that. I was like, okay. And I expect a good match out of them. I think it'll be good. But the build? Same old shit. Cesaro and Sheamus lose every fucking match they're in, whether it be against the Hardys or whoever. What the fuck? That's this entire feud. Cesaro and Sheamus, the only match I think they've won in Raw each week or whatever is the gauntlet thing to become number one contenders. That's it. Very poor. Fucking poor as fuck. And then on Twitter and that, people, when this Cesaro Finn Balor match was announced, they're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome, this is gonna be amazing, and it wasn't. It was alright, but it wasn't amazing. I've yet to see an amazing match out of Finn, and I can understand why people don't like him. There's a lot of people who don't like Finn, and I can understand it, because I'm yet to see this amazing things that people are talking about. I'm not saying that he's bad, you know, I think he's good, but I don't go as overboard as people that overrate him, and then the people that over hate on him. No, I'm in the middle. I'm yet to see the amazingness that people have talked about. But yeah, it just pisses me off that Cesaro and Sheamus losing all the time, every week. I don't get it. But yeah, that's my predictions. I got through it really quickly. Like I said, I didn't have a lot to say. The more important things and the better things that are happening has happened off of TV and online. Like Austin Aries, like when I read that last night, I was about ready to go to sleep because I was really, really tired last night, and then I see this, I'm like, what the fuck? And then like an hour or so before the Dixie Carter thing, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then this AJ Styles thing just totally totally took me by surprise. I wanted to look up this Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. When, yeah, it was Payback. Who won? I do not remember. Let's see. Let's see. Fuck, why? I should have just typed in Payback. I can't get the results. People are just typing random shit. Let's see. I think it was Roman. I can't remember. It was Braun that won. Alright, okay. Like I said, 47 pay-per-views a month. Very easy to forget what happened. But yeah, there's my predictions. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.